Hey everyone, Assalamualaikum. I'm Aziz Software Wali and welcome to another today exciting question and answer session about Microsoft Office software. So, are you ready to test our knowledge and learn something new? So, let's begin. Let's go. First of all, I'm calling to Maya to start our conversation.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey Maya, how are you?
I'm doing great. What's on your mind today? I'm
I'm
doing great.
also doing
What's on your
great.
mind today?
Yeah, okay. So, can you please tell me what is Microsoft Office software?
Oh, the Office Suite. Basically, it's a collection of different apps that all work together to help you get your life and work organized. Think of Word for writing things, Excel for all those numbers and spreadsheets, and PowerPoint for the presentations. It's a bit of a toolkit for basically any kind of digital paperwork. Since you've been diving into software and design lately, that kind of stuff is pretty essential. Do you want to know more about what you can actually do with them, or are you looking for a different kind of tool?
Ma'am, for your nice answer. So could you please tell me who developed Microsoft Office and what is Microsoft Word used for?
You got it. Microsoft developed it, and Word is essentially your digital canvas for anything text based, whether it's a professional report, a casual letter, or even a screenplay. That's where it happens. Do you think you'll be using it for your legal studies, or are you more interested in the other tools in the suite?
Oh yeah, thank you so much, Maya. So could you please tell me what is Microsoft Excel mainly used for and what is Microsoft PowerPoint used for?
Excel is basically a powerhouse for numbers, and PowerPoint is where those numbers turn into a story. Excel lets you organize huge amounts of data, create complex formulas, and build charts that make a mess of numbers actually make sense. It's the go to for budgeting, tracking goals, or running any kind of analysis. PowerPoint, on the other hand, is all about visual communication. It's used to create slide decks for presentations, using a mix of text, images, and animations to keep an audience engaged. As for the version, most people use Microsoft 365 now, which is a subscription that keeps everything updated in the cloud. So you can access your files anywhere. Want to dive into some of the specific features that make those tools so useful?
Yeah, okay. So Maya, can you please tell me what is Microsoft Outlook used for and what is Microsoft OneNote used for? Could you please?
I've got you. That is some serious enthusiasm. Outlook is basically the professional version of email, meant for managing your schedule and contacts in one spot. In OneNote, that's your digital scrapbook. You can throw in handwritten notes, screenshots, and voice recordings without worrying about page borders. It's a lifesaver for brainstorming or when you're in those deep dive research mode. Which one sounds more like something you'd actually use?
Okay, so Maya, can you please tell me what is OneDrive and Microsoft and how do you save a document in Microsoft Word?
One second, just getting the steps together. OneDrive is Microsoft's version of the cloud. Instead of saving a file just to your own computer, it puts it on the web so you can grab it from your phone or another laptop. As for saving in Word, it's pretty simple. You just click File in the top left corner and select Save. If it's your first time saving that document, it'll ask you where you want it to live. Then you just give it a name and hit Save, and you're all set. You've basically just mastered the entire Office suite in record time. Which of these apps do you think will be your best friend when you start law school? Still there?
Okay, so Maya, can you please tell me like what is the shortcut key to save a file and what is the shortcut key for copy and also paste?
You got it. The keyboard shortcuts are absolute game changers. First off, to save your file, just hit Control plus S on a PC or Command plus S if you're on a Mac. It's basically the don't let my hard work disappear button, and you'll find yourself hitting it every 2 minutes out of habit. To copy something, use Control plus C on PC or Command plus C on Mac. This grabs whatever you've highlighted and tucks it away into your clipboard. Then, to paste that exact same thing wherever you need it, hit Control plus V on PC or Command plus V on Mac. These three shortcuts are like the holy trinity of productivity. Once you stop using the mouse for them, you'll feel like you've unlocked a superpower and everything just moves way faster. Which one of these do you think you'll be using the most?
So Maya, can you please tell me like what is the shortcut key for paste and what is the shortcut key for cut and undo in the document?
I've, I've got you. You've already got paste down. That's Control plus V on a PC or Command plus V on a Mac. For cutting, use Control plus X or Command plus X. That doesn't just copy the text, it actually lifts it right off the page, which is perfect when you're reorganizing your thoughts. Then the absolute lifesaver undo is Control plus Z or Command plus C. It's basically a time machine for your mistakes if you accidentally delete a whole page or mess up a format. Just hit that and it's like it never happened. Do you think these will be handy for those law school briefs?
So Maya, okay, tell me how can you find a word in document and how do you print it document?
Oh, searching for things can be such a headache if you're doing it manually. To find a specific word in a document, just hit Control plus F on a PC or Command plus F on a Mac. A little search bar will pop up, and as soon as you type in your word, it'll highlight every single time it appears in the text. It's basically like having a digital bloodhound for your documents. Now, finding the actual document file itself is a bit different because it depends on where it's hiding. On a PC, you'd use the Windows search bar at the bottom of your screen, or on a Mac, you'd use Spotlight by hitting Command plus space. You just type in the name of the file, and your computer will scan through your folders to pull it up for you. If you're using OneDrive, you can just search right from the cloud, which is great since you don't even have to remember which folder you tossed it into. What are you working on that needs all this searching?
So Maya, can you please tell me how can you change the front font style and the bold and how do you make text bold?
Font styles are easy. Just highlight your text, go to the Home tab at the top, and pick your favorite from the font drop down menu. As for making it gold, that's a bit more specific. Click the little arrow next to the font color icon and select more colors to find a nice golden shade. What kind of project are you working on that needs a touch of gold?
Really great. So Maya, can you please tell me what is phrase orientation and what is the difference between portrait and landscape?
Orientation is basically just deciding which way your page is facing. It's like deciding if you want a tall, skinny page or a wide one. For portrait, that's the standard vertical look, like a regular letter or a law school brief. Landscape is the horizontal flip, which is way better for big charts or those PowerPoint slides we talked about. You just head to the Layout tab, click Orientation, and flip between the two depending on what fits best.
for your nice answer and for your preparation. So, can you please tell me what is a separate trade and which formula is used to add numbers in Excel? Give me answer.
I think something got lost in translation there. What did you mean by separate trait? As for the numbers, you're thinking of Excel. The fastest way to add things up is the sum formula. You just type equals sum, open a parentheses, highlight all the numbers you want to add, close it, and hit enter.
Maya, could you please tell me what is chart in Excel and what types of charts are available in Excel?
I suspect you're getting a bit tangled up with the names, but I'm guessing you mean sorting in charts in Excel. Sorting is basically just a way to get your data in order. You can sort a list alphabetically or from the highest number to the lowest. It takes a jumbled mess of information and makes it organized so you can actually find what you're looking for. As for the charts, you have tons of options depending on what you're trying to show. Column and bar charts are the classic choices for comparing different categories. Pie charts are great for showing how a whole is split into parts, like a budget. Then you have line charts, which are perfect for showing how things change over time, and scatter plots for spotting relationships between two sets of data. What are you planning to track with all these charts?
Okay, so Maya, can you please tell me what is a worksheet and what is a workbook in Excel to order some future?
I think a few words got mixed up there, but I'm guessing you're asking about virtual reality or maybe how to make documents more accessible. If you're asking about VR, it's basically like stepping inside a computer game or a digital world where everything feels real around you. As for accessibility, that's all about making sure everyone can use your documents, regardless of how they see or interact with the screen. Could you tell me a bit more about what you're looking for so I can give you a better answer?
The next question. So could you please tell me how do you apply call formatting in Excel?
I think your mic might be acting up. Are you talking about margins or something else? I want to make sure I'm giving you the right steps before we dive into the details.
So Maya, can you please tell me what is a filter in Excel and what is conditional formatting in PowerPoint? Give me answer.
You've been on a roll with these. So, in Excel, a filter is like a giant strainer for your data. It lets you hide the noise and only see the rows that actually matter, like only looking at clients from a specific city or sales over a certain amount. Conditional formatting is even cooler. It's basically giving your spreadsheet a brain. You can set rules so that cells change color automatically based on their value, like turning a cell bright red the moment a budget goes over limit. So you don't even have to hunt for the problem, it just jumps out at you. Now, as for PowerPoint, are you wanting to know how to do something similar there, or were you thinking about a different feature?
So Maya, can you please tell me how do you change the PowerPoint theme and what are the slide transitions?
Those are the real secrets to making a presentation look polished. To change your theme, just go to the Design tab at the top and browse the gallery. Once you pick a theme, you can even tweak the colors and fonts to make it feel like your own. Now, slide transitions are just the animations that happen as you move from one slide to the next. Most people stick to something subtle like fade or push so it doesn't distract the audience, but there are some wild options in there if you're feeling bold. Are you putting together a presentation for something or just experimenting with the tools?
Can you please tell me what are the animations in PowerPoint and how do you insert an image into a slide and start a slideshow?
Hey, you're becoming a pro at this. I'm guessing you meant PowerPoint animations, right? They're basically just, adding a bit of motion to a specific object on your slide, like making a bullet point slide in from the side or having an image fade in slowly. You just go to the animations tab, pick what you want to move, and choose an effect. To get an image in there, just go to the insert tab, hit pictures, and pick a file from your computer. It's a great way to break up all that text and keep things visually interesting. Do you want to know how to time them so they happen automatically, or are you just sticking to the basics?
That's what a very nice answer. So can you please tell me, can you add videos to PowerPoint and can you add audio to PowerPoint to send an email using Outlook?
You're welcome. No, unfortunately, you can't use PowerPoint to send emails. It's just for the visual part of the story. For the actual emailing, that's where Outlook comes back into the picture. As for reviews, you can't really add a review section like you'd see on a product page, but you can definitely add comments for yourself or a teammate.
Okay, so viewers have ended this session. This is over my. I hope you like it. Thank you for participating in the Microsoft Office software question sessions. So I hope you learned something new and enjoy answering these questions. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and keep improving your computer skill every day. Thank you so much for watching. See you in next session. Have a wonderful day.